I guess I'll start with the obvious question. Was just the first practice without Breeze like it, during your time here?
It's definitely different type of energy. But it happens. Like Sean say, everybody comes to an end. Like the train stops. But it's different seeing him. Coming out the time he come out. Doing his warm up. Because I'm always paying attention to him. So it's definitely different. But like they say, show must go on.
Tre'Quan, how big of an opportunity do you think you have this season? Just so the Dances and going into the fourth season, how big of an opportunity do you think you have?
Personally, I feel like it's wide open for me right now. Sadly, Mike being gone for how long he's going to be gone. So the opportunity is basically up to me. If I do what I got to do and I focus on my plays and myself, I feel like the opportunity can be substantial.
Tre'Quan, what have you learned about yourself these first few NFL years, about your perseverance or anything else? What have you learned about yourself?
Definitely perseverance. I feel like, a lot of times through my career thus far, I've been injured, each year. Like I've been dealing with something. My first year, turf toe, second and third year, basically ankle sprains back to back. So it's going to be hard, but you got to learn how to weather through the storm. You got to trust in yourself and believe in yourself, basically, and that's what I've been doing. And this year, if I stay healthy and I trust in myself, believe in myself, ain't no telling where I can go or how high I can go.
You mentioned those injuries and nothing's promised, but do you almost feel like you were due for a good health year?
Yeah, if I be healthy this whole year, it'll be my first year actually being fully healthy throughout the season.
Mickey Loomis said last night that he thinks that the Saints receiving corps is better off than most of the media does right now.
Oh, definitely.
Do you guys take a little chip on your shoulder, or that people keep thinking you guys need to bring in more?
We try not to listen to the media, but somebody get in whether you like it or not. But we feel very confident in ourselves as players, as competitors, that we can compete with any other team, go against any DB you line up against, We're not scared of nobody. We feel like we don't need anybody, but, if they feel like, somebody come to help, we're going to welcome them. And because, at the end of the day, Mickey if they bringing in somebody, if he trusts us for a reason. And if he bringing in somebody for a reason, it's for a reason.
How important was it for you to get so much time with Jameis this offseason? I mean, I feel like every day we're seeing new videos of you guys working out and just learning him and then just being able to work together this offseason.
It was definitely important. We had to find a way to build chemistry, and that's what we was doing over the offseason. Any little time we can get together, anytime our schedules matched, we met up, ran routes, we ate together, we talked about a lot of things, and that's very important, being it's going to be like our real first time together, playing together. So we just trying to start it early, versus, when we came here for mini camp, and then versus coming here for camp, we had to try to get a jump on it early.
Does anything about what you do change based on who the quarterback is? Do you tailor anything to them?
No, not at all. No matter who the quarterback may be, Jameis or Taysom, my job and the way I play is going to be the same. No hard feelings to whoever the quarterback may the best being win. It's a competition.
And with so much roster turnover this year, a lot of veterans are not on the team anymore. Not even talking about Drew Brees, but all the positions. I mean, how much do you feel like there's almost kind of a feeling in the locker room where a lot of young guys or guys who've been in the league 3 or 4 years, like you, can kind of be that next push to help this team?
I feel like, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak on myself. Now, I'm not always the outspoken guy. Now I'm in a situation where I have to be outspoken, while guys looking up to me to be a leader. So that's what I have to do. It ain't the laid back chill mode. It's putting people in opportunities. You have to lead now. People are counting on you. So I feel like that's what it's going to be, especially in the receiver room.
Trey, have you noticed a difference in the mentality for somebody like Marquez Callaway? Obviously, he was coming in trying to make the team as a drafted guy last year that had some success. Is he more confident this camp than he was last camp? More willing to kind of speak out and stuff like that?
Honestly, I'm gonna say right now in the receiver room, it's a lot of opportunity for a lot of young guys. The floor is wide open. It ain't no promising. Because ain't no telling somebody else can get hurt. But I feel like everybody got to be ready to step up. because you really can come in here as an undrafted free agent like Callaway and, you know, be playing the whole season. So I feel like based on Callaway, he definitely have a different type of spark in his game, different type of confidence, but it's something like the younger guys got to have too, you know. They ought to be ready at all times, and ain't no telling when your name's going to be called.
Have you seen that from them so far, or is that something that they have to develop?
I feel like some guys got to develop it, and I feel like some guys are already conscious, you know, of it. Like, yeah, like this is my opportunity to come out here, make a name for myself. And for the young guys, I feel like they didn't realize it yet, but sooner or later they're going to realize it. And then in the receiver room, it's just going to be a whole bunch of competition, and that's going to be best for the team.
How long have you known that door was open for you to be kind of the wide receiver one early in the season? Is that something that drove you throughout the offseason to kind of embrace that challenge?
I didn't know it until basically kind of like the draft day, but my mind was never focused on, you know, being, you know, listed as the number 1, number 2, number 3 guy. My job was, my mindset was always becoming like, come out here, do the best as I can, and when it's time for the season, you know, I know I'm gonna be in the best position I could be because I gave it my all at the end of the day.
Tre'Quan, when you talk about assignment alignment from a mental standpoint, where are you at now compared to, you know, your head swimming, you first go on the team, and, you know, where you got to line up, the coverages and all that? How confident? Do you feel like it's second nature when you're attacking the defense?
Definitely this year, I feel like I know my alignment and my assignments. I feel like I can like say the whole play, and
like
I can
a player
probably,
coach.
I can probably know what the running back doing, you know, what gap he can hit. Like now, I feel very confident. Like it ain't no second guess in my mind. Like I can literally go out there and probably say the whole play, know what everybody doing, like including some of the linemen. Like that's how confident I am in myself.
Cool. Thanks, Tre'Quan.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Trey, you need to try to get him to sell those shirts.